Hello everyone and welcome to a new version of an old series. My name is Sean and this is the return of random rosters inside of Madden NFL 25. I was hoping that I would be able to do basically the old style of series, but with the current rosters because I thought that would be interesting as much as I love doing it in the old games. I thought it'd be cool to do it as it was going on throughout the regular season. However, this franchise mode kind of sucks. It doesn't let you watch games. It hasn't let you watch games since it switched to HD all the way back in 2005, so I shouldn't be surprised. So I thought, well, why don't I just do a randomized version of my favorite team, the Green Bay Packers, and see if I can win a Super Bowl or get to the playoffs or see how a season would play out if I were to play a randomized roster with the Packers. Now, I'm going to use the preseason as a test bed. If I like playing the game, maybe we'll keep doing it that way. Or if I don't actually like playing the game, I'd rather just commentate. I could just do the regular season. Nothing gets goofed up, and we could move along. I went in, found all the best settings to set it. We have 9-minute quarters, 20 minutes left on the accelerated clock, and then everything's been kind of skewed one way or the other to try and make it realistic, at least as far as Madden is concerned. Every Sunday around 12:30 p.m. Pacific time, that's when this will post. So you'll get your morning video, which will be the driver series. Then you'll get this about 5.5 hours later, and then you'll get baseball at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Thanks for watching. If you'd like more, subscribe, ring the bell, you'll be notified when I post new videos, all that good stuff. So let's jump in. We're going to go with a play solo offline, which is why this is such a frustrating mode to work with, is because it's by yourself. There's no reason for you to not be able to watch games. We are going to go with a preseason roster, which is what we want to do. Bam. Right there. Ooh, or maybe I should have gone with that other one. Can we still pick?
You want to start your franchise.
We can go back. Roster file, default or creation roster. Starting during preseason week 1. Regular or fantasy draft by default loads the latest roster. Okay, well actually we'll do this one. That way it's as up to date as it can get. The roster will be accurate as of August 17th, 2024. Obviously we will be the Green Bay Packers.
Use the options on the left to edit league
We are
settings.
going to start. I thought that was an option. I thought that was a selecting thing. Hold on. I would like to quit. Hold on. Hang on. I goofed up. All right. Hold on. So we want a new league. Oh, God. Solo offline. Roster file. Goodness gracious. Importing 3,000 players. Hey, that's a lot better than NCAA's 12 or 20,000 or whatever it is.
Use the options on the left
starting
to
point,
settings.
fantasy
Choose
draft.
What role you want to run the show as.
Change
A
role,
coach
use
or
custom
an owner.
coach. League settings. Hopefully it's just the standard settings. Why did I go? So we'll go 9 minutes with 20 seconds on that. Hopefully everything else is set and stays. Pre-existing injuries. I don't know all of these settings. That's fine. I probably could have looked at that, but whatever. Start playing fantasy draft. There we go. I think we're good. Okay. We are going to start the fantasy draft. Bam.
Every career starts
Here we go.
as a dream.
It all starts as a dream.
That someday you'll join the greats.
We're playing on
and
All
line
Pro.
up next to them on the same field, in the same
That
league.
Cooper Cup.
That dream
Skip the video.
required incredible sacrifice just to even make it to this point.
I'm a little confused as to why
For
this
the coaches
is here.
and teams
It's a
of
fantasy
this
draft.
league, they dream of
Oh,
the
this
right
is
player
very
that
loud.
changes
Sorry, hold on.
everything for their franchise. Tonight, those dreams collide.
Oh, it's just the regular draft thing?
Welcome
Oh, okay. To the NFL
Madden's
draft?
NFL draft.
It's a fantasy draft. We don't need that much. Now, I'm going to just go ahead and let the CPU select for me. That is not usually a great idea. So we are going to skip ahead to the end of the draft. And we'll see what our roster looks like. We'll get an achievement. Let's go! Okay, so you can play mini games to improve before the season. I guess we could probably do that. I don't know how long these videos should be or are going to be. Weekly strategy, manage staff, manage roster. You know what? Let's take a look at our depth chart and see what we're working with. We have Matt Stafford as our quarterback and Daniel Jones as our backup. Kind of gross. I don't love it. Isaiah Pacheco, Not terrible. Blake Corum, Isaiah Spiller, Eric Gray in the backfield. We do not have any fullbacks, which is fine. C.D. Lamb. Interesting. Tyler Boyd. Okay. Demario Douglas. John. I pulled his card today. Biche? Mechi? I don't know. The third. And then we have Quintez Cephas and Kendall Hinton as our wide receiver core. Jano Smith is our tight end. Jordan Atkins backs up. And Luke Schoonmaker. Schoonmaker? Couple of the little puzzle piece means that it's a system fit. Tackle is Zach Tom, excuse me. Guard, Anthony Bradford. Oops, I don't want to look at that. 80 overall, and then a 72. Center is Dylan Raduns. Sam Cosmi is our right guard. Right tackle is Andrew Wiley. Our left end is John Franklin Myers. Right end, AJ Espinoza. D tackle, we have Dexter Lawrence, the second. He's a 95 overall, okay. Dalvin Tomlinson, also listed as a DT. Christian Boyd. Jordan Elliott. Logan Lee. Left outside linebacker is Damone Clark. We have Kaliki? Hudson. We have Muhammad Diabate? Boy. Jordan Brooks over the middle. KJ Britt. Troy Anderson. Right outside. Odfe Owa. Chris Braswell. Mohammed. Okay, we already said his name. Oof. Rasul Douglas. Okay, so we actually have a Green Bay Packer. Darius Williams. James Bradbury the fourth. Patrick Peterson. How old is Patrick Peterson? Experience 13. Troy Hill. So he's getting up there in age. Free safety Mika Fitzpatrick. Okay. Melifonwu. Ifitu. I'm butchering that. I am butchering that name. We're just going to go ahead and stop. Jordan Smith. Probably butchered that one too, but just butchered it confidently. Jimmy Ward, Kareem Jackson, Eric Murray. Our kicker. We don't have a kicker. We also don't have a punter. Cool. What? Why do we not have a kicker or a punter? So what can you do as far as training camp? Oh, you can kind of just do everything. Oh, okay. Trench battle, chase and tackle, DB battle, DB red zone defense, field goal accuracy, coffin corner. You know what? I won't worry about the training camp at the moment. Weekly strategy.
Welcome to Weekly Strategy.
Outside run
Each
defense.
week you can find valuable information about your upcoming opponent. You can choose one game plan focus with pros and cons that will carry over into game day. There is a recommended focus already selected, or you can choose from 6 different options.
Okay.
This shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent. You can also view more specific play calling information by accessing the full report.
Manage your defense player health. Okay. So, looks like their top threat is their running back, Elijah Mitchell. So the game focus, defend inside, defend outside. They have Brock Purdy. Oh, God. Okay. QB scramble. I think defending the outside run's fine. That's fine. Okay. Right stick is advance. And then the Browns defense, we want to choose an offensive game plan. Their rush yards are pretty low. Takeaways are low. Sacks are low. Total yards. They had a good pass defense, so we want to work on what? Inside. Run inside. Okay.
This is your team profile, where you can find stats and play calling information about your team. Each week, you can select a weekly team goal that will award staff points.
Okay.
Choose focus players each week who will earn extra XP. You can also unlock up to 3 more focus players through the staff talent trees. Start training to see the training recap from the week.
Okay. So, rush for 200 yards. You know what? I kind of like that. Allow 30 or fewer points. That's good. Offensive coordinator, 350 offensive yards. Head coach, win the turnover battle. You know what we could do is actually do, allow under 200 yards, no sacks. I kind of like 15 plus first downs. The turnover battle feels like it might be a little bit tricky because I'm not particularly good at quarterback. So we'll see. Maybe the 15 first downs would be a good starting point for us. So we can just kind of work with 3 specific players. Kind of just want to simulate that. Change focus player. Oh, they just kind of have running back, Isaiah Pacheco. Why do I have... He's an HB, number 22. Why not work with, like, Spiller? Whatever. Wait, but I don't... How do you start the... Oh. Start training. You have available minigames. Simulate. Oh, okay, that's fine. Go ahead and continue that. No problem. Okay, your offense. Okay, all kinds of stuff there. That's a lot going on there. Defense, a lot of pluses. Great. Available players. Practice available, training complete. Upgrade players, manage staff. You know what? Let's jump into the game. Play the moment, play the full game. Let's do that. We'll jump in. We're on the road. We're an 83 overall. They have Brandon Ayuk. Gross. We have an X Factor. So that should be good. Ready. Okay. Let's see. Now, the most frustrating part is going to be seeing what kind of thumbnail Madden will give me. Purdy for the Browns. Oh, okay. That's what I need. I need that screen literally every time. Literally every time, please. Please.
The preseason is upon us. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico.
Is this... Wait, do they have 3 commentary teams? No way.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL football's on TV, Mike, it's just better. And I'll tell you,
there's no way that it's going to be that every single time, even though it should.
Just like you said, this is a journey.
Okay, so 9-minute quarters. We are going to kick off to the middle. Oh, that's right. We don't have a kicker or a punter, so that's a huge... Okay, it's all right. It's okay. God. Okay. Oh my God. We're all right. We're off to a bad start. We're off to a real bad start. So we wanted to focus on the run, I think is what we were kind of working with. So we want to slide to the right here.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach
We
crazy in the film room.
really struggled,
As a quarterback to
which is why I'm going to give myself basically 3 games to determine if I actually want to play this
but not only to pick
or
up
if I just want to commentate it, because I really struggled defensively
you wanna be
against...
aggressive, and you gotta make
There we
sure you
go.
make better decisions going forward.
Really struggled defensively, especially against the pass.
Plays made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
It was a good...
Here's third down and a few inches.
Oh boy.
Now Purdy.
Got off to a... Oh boy.
He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. Give him 14 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle.
It did say that even though we're focused on the...
Fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and
Oh,
then really it's
they-
the yards after catch
Nice.
that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have
Defense
the
is
perfect
so-
play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays.
They did a good job
That was a good one there.
clearing a lane there.
Purdy.
Hey, nice play, Williams.
And he can't
Third
get
down.
away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Third and short. Purdy. And it looks like he's gonna have the
There were a couple of receivers in that area. We didn't have much of a chance to...
And he's come out of the game on fire here.
I don't know.
Mike
I keep
Early. He's
blitzing.
got
I
the
keep
throwing
sending the
incompletion
blitz
on
like
this
it's going to be a
opening drive.
helpful.
As he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started,
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams.
There we go. There we go.
Past their 25.
It's a really terrible throw by
you
Purdy.
find yourself in this situation, Mike. You're on defense. You're defending
Let's
your own goal
go.
line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Green Bay offense set to go
Okay,
run for the
so
first time.
Matt Stafford.
They're led out, Greg, by the #1 overall pick way back in 2000.
This is a pretty good quarterback pick. I kind of like it. Decision making aggressive. We're going to probably want to be in the pocket with him. I was worried that it was going to give me a really, really bad team. I think some of the older games are like, they're just awful.
At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So
Okay, 84 didn't pick up that block at all.
young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
Straight up.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
I'm spinning too much.
Get about 6
Spinning
before
too
he's
much.
taken down.
So we got 4 there. Don't be afraid of losing. See if we can get Pacheco. If they drop out, what do we want? What do we want? Maybe Boyd on the outside.
Throw on third down.
Ew, we just missed it.
Is incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that.
Darn it. Boyd had him beat. I looked to the right, and I saw those linebackers drop, and I looked to that left side. It looked like he beat him. We do not have a friggin' punter.
Extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air. And
Oh, whoops.
they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, hello. He is
Hey, that punt wasn't terrible. We have to apparently sign a punter and a kicker, but whatever.
Any farther.
We'll figure it out.
The Browns offense going to take over now
Okay.
for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Purdy.
Out of bounds, out of bounds, out of
One
bounds.
quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
See if they maybe... I don't want to send both linebackers. Ideally, I'd like to not... We'll go with an overload blitz to the left side.
They'll put Ayuk in motion.
Oh, that was a... Okay, whoa. Number 18's out there. I'm like, why is Randall Cobb playing defense? What the heck is happening? I don't love just rushing 4, but it's 3rd down and 7. Oh, get him. 4th and 1. Hey, good stop. Good stop. Don't really want to give up those yards, but that's okay. That is okay. We will... We'll go with the return left.
How does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good spin move. First one was good. Second one, not so great.
Second possession. They had a disappointing quick 3 and out on that opening drive. So they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10.
I did only try to run the ball one time. Oops. Our offensive line is like just kind of looking at it. Oh! First down. Our offensive line is a big concern. I think the right guard... There's only one guy that's like over 80. There we go. Pacheco. It's a 1st down.
He'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in. Like, they have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep...
That was a terrible throw. I think we're going to get a defensive pass interference. A really bad throw. I wanted Lamb too bad. The linebackers were right in the way. Now, we do have our game plan where the interior blocking is plus, but the outside blocking is a little bit weaker.
They'll run right side with Pacheco.
They set the edge. I had nowhere to go.
To the 41-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Here's
I meant to. I got so excited about that. Let's go ahead and...
to throw is Stafford.
Ooh, that was another bad throw. Linebacker bit up on it. That wasn't the play that I wanted, the comeback route.
And having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad play. I tried to step up in the pocket a little bit. I don't think there was really a whole lot of room to work with there.
What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. It was A.J. Epinesa who brought him down. 2nd and 7.
Now, if this works anything like the normal, like NFL, we won't see the starters after.
Play action now. Heard it. Over the middle,
We almost got to him. Almost got to him. But that'll do it for quarter number 1. He's going to blow an ACL doing that. So no score. We have a turnover. So I changed it away from win the turnover battle. And we were winning the turnover battle.
To Cleveland in a minute.
I don't know why that was a really rough line read there, Tirico.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here we go. Up the middle they go.
That's exactly what we'll see. We'll see what we can do with Daniel Jones.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
I have a hard time believing we're going to do a whole lot if...
Now it's
Oof, that play action is crushing me.
Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't.
Let's go ahead and bring in a linebacker blitz. I got fooled on that play.
Jimmy G working from
There we go. Wait, is that Jimmy Garoppolo? Is Jimmy Garoppolo backing up Brock Purdy on the Sanford or the Cleveland Browns?
In center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Okay, so Daniel Jones is going to come in here. We only have 2 quarterbacks, so maybe we can get some good reps with him. God forbid there's any sort of injury or anything.
Man from the national championship team at Michigan, Blake Corum, and he'll get about 5.
Okay, hey, we're doing all right. Running the ball. I think we can run it again a stack. Oh, nicely done. Hey, that's a nice run, Corum. I like that. Nicely done.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Nicely. Actually pretty well blocked. So far I like our running backs. Definitely missed that throw to Boyd on the outside.
Shotgun now for Jones.
Oh, I was too late. I was way too late on that. It's the second sack that we've taken, and they've both been pretty bad. Okay, we're going to go. I want Hinton on the outside. Maybe Cephas on the opposite side. This is a bad throw. Yep. Hey, here's what's important. I saw why it was awful. He was in... yeah, that was awful. That was awful. He was in double coverage. Let's take a look at the replay here. We can take a snapshot. Store up to 5 snapshots a game. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is a heinously bad play. I don't know if he was open. He's not open, I don't think. We could probably try and get somebody out. But 87 here just doesn't beat the man on the route. It's just really bad. It's double coverage. There's where we should have gone. wide open, easy to see. I don't know, or just go to the flat. Yeah, there were 2 open receivers on that. I don't think it's going to look like 86 is open, but I don't love trying to split it in between 3 defenders. And the only reason that it looks open is because he breaks with where the ball goes. Otherwise, he probably has a pretty good read on it. I don't know why this is like so bad. What is happening? Why is it like magnetizes to the center? That's weird. Maybe over here, but there were definitely 2 receivers open there. It's just an awful play. That's okay. I understood why it was bad. That's a positive. Problem is we don't have a kicker, so.
When you're building an NFL roster, I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these.
I wonder if they're going to go with what I was working with, more of a run-oriented offense.
Jimmy G gonna go
Oh,
action here. Just trying to avoid the
should
run
have
there. He's hit.
should have probably had the sack there. Again, play action really giving me trouble there.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around,
Oops.
that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Here we go. Going back in the backfield.
There we go.
Get the carry here.
No gain.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain.
I don't know why it's telling us the offensive yards there.
Preach every day, Mike. Swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Oh, we're going to get the stop. That was the perfect time to call a screen. I got to recognize that better. I've always struggled on that. We're going to go for it. Can you go with a similar kind of call here?
To go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short.
There we go. Hey, we get a turnover and we stop him on 4th down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt.
We kind of ate up that block, which was good because it allowed the other guy to come in free.
I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays
We
on.
threw a really bad interception with Jones last time around.
Possession of the football. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and
2:43. I don't think I want to push the ball down the field too much. Boy, oh boy, did we get blown up in the backfield.
maybe a yard.
Let's try a play action pass, see if we can maybe get somebody to bite up. I like the Y route on this.
Now a play fake. Jones.
Okay, hey, there we go. I'll take it. Okay, that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. There we go. I like that.
To the 2-minute warning.
No score here.
First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind
Probably
up
should be
being a
down
first
3-0, but that's okay. We're gonna switch into a more pass-heavy offense here.
From the gun, it's Jones.
I didn't like that.
Great quarter.
Come on.
Jones trying to hurry his guys to the line. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10.
That throw's got to be earlier, but I didn't want to get got by the the
around the
corner out the
32-yard
outside.
line.
I don't know why I'm talking. We don't have
Here's
time.
1st and 10.
No time for this crap.
Again, it's Jones. A hit as he throws there. It's gonna
Everybody take a breath.
the pressure.
We slowed down way too much here.
Set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down.
Oh, I had him. I had what I wanted. I shouldn't have thrown the dart.
Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing is Jones on
That was a terrible throw.
and it was intercepted. Picked up
Ugh.
Smith.
Daniel Jones, you're a terrible quarterback. That was an awful throw. That's another awful throw. Let's take a look at the replay again. See if we can learn something here. So I don't really like this bunch set on the outside. I kind of didn't like this play from the beginning, which means I need to find something a little bit better. It's a really bad play. I was hoping, because this route's going to go up and then in. It's the kind of route that I want, where basically I want to hit it where he can, if he can get across the defender right about here. I think the timing on the play is maybe a little late. Timing on this throw is a little late, but I like the idea. I like the concept. It's actually more contested than I realized. Just the defender takes a better angle on the ball, and obviously not a good throw. Not a good throw, especially after stopping him on 4th down, and we get the pick earlier in the game as well. Is there anything over here? Not really. Pocket's kind of clean. I mean, I got rid of the ball. I just don't think there was anything there. I think that's probably just a good defensive call. Versus, Yeah, I didn't love the play. Okay. Just kind of taking a look here. Nothing. This is probably about as late as we can throw before the back gets there. Okay. Not as bad. I mean, not as bad as I thought it would be.
Momentary struggle.
Obviously, an awful throw.
But as hard as it is
Oh,
to
hold
do,
on.
they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this pass.
Is that intentional grounding?
That incomplete pass
Was he in the
leaves
pocket? And
the
unfortunately, we have
players
an injury
shaken up.
timeout.
You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo.
Oh boy.
He finds Silver over.
I just don't get where they're going to give it to me.
Set up
No
in the
idea.
red zone. They got it inside the 15. Really showing off the elusiveness.
You know what? We'll go ahead and substitute. We don't need to get another injury we don't need a worse injury in the preseason.
And they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Are they running a screen again?
They have to find a way to capitalize on this
No,
drive
they didn't.
right here.
Okay.
And make
Just like
sure
maybe
they
their
come
offensive
back
line isn't
with
great.
some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Why would it go? I probably need to stop switching players. I have the same problem in MLB The Show where I just don't know who they're going to give me when I try to switch. It never makes sense.
Throw is Garoppolo. This one.
Hey, there we go.
And he's gonna be down.
I'll take a timeout.
Good job defensively to make
I
sure
thought
he
I was going to
did
get the
not
guy
get to the end
chasing
zone.
because I wanted to try and dive,
From the two
but then he gave me the guy that was
second
going
and
to
goal.
come down and pursue. But sometimes when I think it's going to be the guy that's going to come down and pursue, it's,
Jimmy to throw.
yeah, it was a...
That is caught by the tight end. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost,
Oh,
we
he's
see
got that,
so many of these tight ends around the league.
fancy new
and now
helmet.
have gotten to the point where
That's a really
one-on-one
bad,
matchups, that's advantage offense.
really bad
But then
defensive
even
call.
in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look
So what
to
do we
the
have?
tight
We have
end.
38 seconds to work with. We're not looking great offensively, trying to throw the ball. That is, that's a concern. Moving forward, we do have a kickoff, so we want to try and return it up the middle. I don't think they have a very good kicker either.
Is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Packers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. This is caught down that right sideline. And
Hey, that was a good
all
throw.
the way down inside the 30-yard line.
No time to dance. What was the the Minnesota Vikings receiver, or the Pittsburgh Steelers receiver against the Vikings?
They'll come up here.
Didn't have any time left in like the fourth quarter and is like dancing around. Like, what are you doing, man?
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He's got it inside the 5.
First and goal. First and goal.
He is going to be out of bounds.
The clock stops.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the
No. That's a
indicating,
catch.
let's get
That's a catch.
closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in
I
the
don't,
last 2
I don't,
minutes.
oh, had possession. Is that what it is? I mean, that's a catch. That's a catch? It still says first and goal. Still says first and goal.
So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now here's second and goal. Now Jones. They're called in at the 2. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
He didn't go as deep as I thought he was going to go. So we're on the 1. No timeouts left.
Back to throw is Jones.
Hey! There we go. That's a nice touchdown. I felt good.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg,
It's a nice catch by 87.
for the score.
That's a good use of the kind of the rubs. There's 2 going in, 1 going out. A little bit of contact.
Processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have
Now,
to
I don't think
wait
I have
as
a good
receiver
kicker
quickly
here.
and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that
Uh-oh.
quickness at the line of scrimmage that led
Kick
to
it.
that touchdown.
Coup able to add the extra point.
We're
And
all
the
right.
Packers will level things out at
Okay.
7 apiece.
Good drive, good use of timeouts. We're going to get the ball back after the break as well.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the
This
first
is
half.
awful. Why is Lamb kicking the ball? What are we doing?
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're gonna go
God.
ahead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard
That is pretty heinous. CD Lamb is kicking the ball off, which is a strategy that some teams have been looking into, because kickers will. There we go. There we go. That should end the half. That was a good response drive. There was a whole lot of nothing with the first team offenses in that first quarter. Each, well, I guess we had a,
Work to do now as they come up
we had an interception, but
one final throw
oh boy.
before the break. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
I thought it was going to be the guy on the inside.
As time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, 7-7 going into the break.
Halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year.
And I know that the preseason is technically a week behind, but there is a week between the final preseason game and the regular season start, which unfortunately for us, set offensive focus. You know what? Let's set an offensive focus to... And we'll stick with the run inside.
They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready.
Let's defend the short pass.
It'll be here before you know it.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports.
What was I trying to say?
To the kickoff of the
So the first game of the season for the Packers is actually in Brazil, but this game doesn't have the stadium input, so we will be playing in Philadelphia week number 1. Whether or not we'll be playing or commentating, we'll figure it out. You can let me know. Let me know in the comments below. If you'd rather just watch the games and I talk along with it, like a regular random rosters, go for it. If you would like to watch me play the games, that's cool too.
On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive.
Oh, woof. Corum. That couldn't have been a worse start. What the hell was that? Oh my goodness.
And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers
Did we challenge?
always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down.
Can we challenge? The replay official controls reviews in this situation.
Defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of
Cool. We can't challenge. Okay. All right.
the inside of the ball.
That's unfortunate.
Keep that front point up.
Well, I guess since we can't challenge it, we can take a look at the replay. We will focus on Corum, who's actually been playing very well today. I think this feels like a very Madden, like a very modern Madden kind of play, where he's just kind of up, and the way that the collision kicks in here is a little odd. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it is a little... Yeah, that ball's definitely loose. Darn. But it is a little odd, just the way the kind of the follow through. I don't know. Okay, no problem. The replay official's like, hey, don't waste it. There we go. That time it gave me the one player I expected it to give me. It's not that hard.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Can't believe the Cleveland Browns basically were like, hey, we'd like the last couple of San Francisco 49ers quarterbacks. We like the guy that starts and the guy that he replaced. Okay, 11's going to be pretty vacant, which I'm a little concerned with if it's a pass.
Now Garoppolo. This one intercepted.
Oh.
Picked up by Kareem Jackson. He gets free. Inside the 20.
I did score a touchdown. All right, we scored the touchdown.
What a play by the defense in a tie game.
I don't know what achievement I unlocked, but I did unlock it. It'll tell me. Saw it coming? Interesting. That is a Madden-ass interception. We've seen a Madden-ass fumble and a Madden-ass interception. Back-to-back turnovers. Hey, that's huge for us.
Here's Coop for the extra point.
Oh, boy.
He's got it. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
So I guess the team signed a kicker and a punter? I have a really bad feeling that if I play this, oh god. CD Lamb.
The kickoff team is out on the field.
Ooh,
We're back to it. as
didn't
the
come
kick
anywhere
is
close.
away.
Jesus Christ.
And this
Why
gonna
is
be
he-
way
whatever.
short of the landing zone, so that's gonna move the
Who do
ball
who?
up
yeah, hold
to
on.
the
Can I
40-yard
I need to make an adjustment. I'm sure that I need to make an adjustment. Hold on. Coaching depth charts. Can we just use our kicker? Wait, hold on. Where? So where would you look? Oh, there it is. There it is. CD Lamb's kick power is 48. Daniel Jones is a better... What? It's fine. Most of the penalties have been called in this game have been me on the kickoffs.
drive will start on the
There we go. Way to stretch it outside. We're going to take a quick look at the achievements, of which I've unlocked 2. User uses a tendency counter on a play that results in a turnover. That was incredibly lucky.
He's back to the
I'm
original
just going to
line.
throw that
No
out
gain on
there.
that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Troy Hill. The defense is having a day. They extend the
Wow.
lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often.
Okay, so now we're going to try with the
Mike. I mean,
kicker.
You might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
On is Koo for the point after. He gets it to go.
Okay.
The Packers
I would like to have the ball a little bit longer on offense to try and dial that in a little bit more. This kind of feels like when I'm pitching really well, and it's like, okay, I'd like to see some more at-bats.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kicks away.
Okay, that's better. So I think that's...
It is Trey Tucker.
I understand why you would want to use a receiver. They shouldn't miss the zone, and they're an extra defender because there's supposed to be more action on the kickoffs. So you have a little extra speed out there on the field. I can understand that. Take a look at us scoring touchdowns on the defensive side. I'm going to pause real quick and grab a drink real quick. Here we go. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I've got dew in my tummy. Okay. I guess we'll go with the blitz.
25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Garoppolo. He gets this one to Tucker. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Probably.
Can't ask for much more. 22
So, okay,
yards
so what am
on the
I...
first play of the drive.
I mean, he's right there to try and make the tackle, but just a little bit
Behind.
behind.
Seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play,
That's why I don't love sending all the linebackers. Ideally, I'd send one of them.
back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
This one complete. It's pulled in by Claypool. And that keeps
Garoppolo
him
over
ahead of
102
schedule.
yards. That's
It's a
thrown a
first down
touchdown, but 2
completion
picks.
of
Technically
7
thrown
yards.
3 touchdowns, if I'm being honest with you. See, this is kind of what I like, that LB Blitz 1.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That one caught by Tucker. And they bring him down. But not
See, that's...
until they get inside the
That was what I was looking for. If you go back to, like, I think the first interception I threw with Jones, I know that's a different type of route because it's like a button hook instead of the, like, out. But that was the kind of spacing I was looking for, and it just didn't exist.
Now it's Garoppolo. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
Kareem Jackson is having an absolute monster of a game. That was a terrible throw. That looked like I was quarterback. Is he doing Super Saiyan or whatever? Dragon Ball?
Boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
That felt like a very Madden interception as well. Like, you want the offensive player to be a little more aggressive to the ball.
On first and 10, it's Corum. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
We'll just kind of keep pelting this. Actually, here we go.
Here's Jones to throw. That's into the hands of
Whoop. I kind of like that adjustment. I was a little too quick on the read there.
third down.
I got a little scared.
Preach all the time. Play, pass, defense.
Got to play fearless.
It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll try a run
Follow the
here.
blocks. Nice bounce. Nice
And
bounce.
they'll have a Packers first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Corum. Big opening up the middle.
Oh, what a run with Corum.
Blake
That's why you can run against a full box. It's 2 reds, but it didn't matter.
big play out
Blake
of
Corum with a
the
touchdown.
running game As the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
So I like our backfield. We didn't get the best look at our starting running back, but I don't doubt Pacheco at all.
He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Here's Coop for the extra point.
That's where it feels good. That's where it feels good.
And the
We
Packers will extend
Offensively,
this
we've
third
scored
quarter
14
lead.
points. That feels nice. Okay. Now,
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
so that's in the
On
zone.
the
That's what
return, here comes Tucker,
we're looking for.
and he'll be brought down just
We just have to be
beyond the
careful with
25-yard line.
his. If he kicks it with full power, it's out of the end zone. That's no good. But I think trying to
As they take over once
finesse it
again. And the turnovers are
deeper
really
in
the
the
story
return
here.
zone. I think that's okay.
Are actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Jimmy G working from the gun here. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Oh, okay. That was a pretty nice catch. Contested.
First down, Cleveland.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go
Jordan loves playing for the
3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on
I say
time.
Seattle?
I think so often those two things are different. Being open is
I think the
one thing.
stats were wrong.
Being open and
It looked like it
getting the
said
ball
C,
on time,
colon,
that's what leads to success. And
Jordan
that's what we
Love.
saw here.
Yeah, C, Jordan Love.
Jimmy G going to go play action here.
Oh my God.
For the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's one of the best ever, Patrick Peterson.
I have no idea where the hell Patrick Peterson came from on that play.
Over at their 46.
There's not a position on the field, Nick, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Here's a handoff to Cora.
Okay. Looking forward to using Pacheco more next week.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They run with Cora.
Okay.
He'll take this forward for
There's a good stuff right there.
Devon Gottschalk there on the tackle. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Gun, it's Jones. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll
That was
be
easy.
brought down
That was
from what will
easy,
be the
baby.
final act here in this 3rd quarter.
I didn't look
So we
didn't
are
even look a
through
second
the
way. That was who I wanted to go to the whole time.
For more from the NFL
This is
preseason
wild.
after this.
Our defense looks good. A little worried that we're going to have to rely on that. You know, the interceptions. Maybe they don't necessarily have to go for touchdowns, but... No, nothing. Nothing tracks. I was curious. I was trying to use some of those, like, celebration yards or whatever.
On the handoff, this is Cora. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8.
12 rushes, 87. If we just kind of go right back there.
On the ground, it's Cora.
Hey, that's a good job on my part. I followed the blocks there. I think I can be a little impatient at times where it's
11 yards on that one. For a Green Bay first down.
I just like hit RT and like just want to go, but blocks developed nicely on that one. Seal here, and you create a seam there. Bam.
Here's another nice run.
That's
as
some
they
Vince
look
Lombardi
to put
stuff
this
right
game
there.
away.
Just kind of keep grinding the game, grinding the ball here.
They'll run straight ahead with Cora.
Corum. And Corum had a fumble to start the half. He's been rock solid since.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay,
Okay, let's see if we can get Schoonmaker or Atkins.
when did those yards come?
Akins,
Look for those
excuse me,
yards in
on the
fourth quarter,
outside.
which typically-
Okay, pretty easy.
Those big
There we go.
bodies up front, and he
I was worried. We've had a couple of blocks missed on that right side. And I don't think it's the offensive line. I think it's some of the receivers and tight ends that are supposed to be blocking. But they cleaned it up nicely.
Touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On is Koo for the
Oh,
point
boy.
after. He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
We get to take on Justin Herbert in the Denver Broncos next week. 12:35 or 12:35.
Teams ready to go once more.
12:30
As the
p.m.
kick's
Pacific
away.
time. Before wrapping it up
One
against,
taken at the 7.
you know, I am not 100% sure. Oops, who the third
20, mark 'em at
Packers
22
opponent is
yard
for the
line.
preseason.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Things not looking good, but see if they
Let's
get
go ahead and
third
work
round
with the
going here. They'll start
Zone.
this
We're not
drive
gonna.
first down.
Doesn't look like we're gonna do a whole lot against them. So
Garoppolo. Rush comes. They're setting up. the
so
screen.
I needed to time that better.
Teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
But I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now a second down throw for Garoppolo. That's over the middle, complete to Brown.
Now I don't love that we're just running the zone. We're basically running the prevent defense, which, as you know, running the prevent defense prevents you from winning the game.
And he comes through with the catch
Give him a little
and
man
first down
coverage this time
in this
around.
spot. From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. The catch is made by Claypool.
Uh-oh.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope
That's
against
not what we
hope
wanna
here in the
see.
Preseason, especially that it's not too serious.
Okay, now we can do a little something extra. Little OLB man fire.
Here we go.
Quick throw, taken in. A very nice open field.
Is that
tackle
Peterson on
there.
Peterson?
He could not get free and gains nothing. Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go.
Jimmy to throw.
Ooh,
Completed to Ayuk.
got beat by Ayuk.
In. Brandon
Damn it.
Ayuk. Touchdown Browns. Well, it's not gonna
We've
be
been on the
enough
winning
for the
side of a
lead
lot of these
in the end zone.
matchups
The
today,
other
but that
hard
is
work, at least a little payoff with a touchdown.
that's a
Greg.
nice
Mike,
play
you
on
can
his
just
part.
chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Browns are able to cut into the deficit.
Are they going with an
Down
onside
3
kick?
scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
I don't think it went 10 yards. That's going to bail us out. It should be illegal touching. Thank God. We did not cover that well.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard.
He had it.
This time, it doesn't
He
go
had
10
it.
yards. Not going to work
That
out.
was real bad. That was a really... That makes me so worried for the future. when there's a team down like 2 scores and it's just like, oh god.
Your tight end motioning left here. Now a run with Moore.
Trying to follow some blocks there,
He'll be
but
taken down after a gain of 2.
we're not going to come up with all those offensive yards. We'll go ahead and let the play clock run down low. Low, low, low.
Here comes Corum.
Okay.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Working from the gun is
Ooh.
Jones. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker.
Schoonmaker, nice job.
So they keep
That is
down with a
I keep
pickup.
talking about the Madden plays. That was a ball that was thrown too early. I don't know that he should have caught that, but oh boy.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Well, we definitely won the turnover battle.
Second down. Four.
I hope that there was
Pick up 3 yards.
a
And that leads
hole that
to
opened up
3rd
on that right side. We will let it run down to 2 minutes.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Throwing is Jones.
Ooh, man.
It is incomplete.
That throw was not where I wanted it.
Just wondering where
That was
some of
a-
these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Okay, well, pretty bad kick.
And that pass is left to the upright. It's no good. And
That's all right.
they
Just got to
are
dial in the
able
timing, no
to
problem.
get
Easy
on
peasy.
To their big lead.
Here we go.
Jimmy G going to throw it here on 1st down. Open man left
There we
side
go.
is Brown. He's got
Goodness
it.
gracious.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6. on
Thankfully, that
1st
field
down.
goal meant nothing, but
Here we go.
Jimmy G now on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, Cleveland.
hey, thank God we had those interceptions earlier, huh? Obviously, if this is a closer game, we're playing it very differently. Now, here is the issue. I got to figure out which player to take control of here on the onside XL. Handstein. I don't know what onside XL means.
Not quite over, but down a couple of scores.
It was
We're gonna get an
Cephas.
onside kick.
There we go.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. again, it's Corum. And he will get forward for about
Oh, they're taking
5 yards.
timeouts. Are they taking timeouts?
That sets up third down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On third down, they
Oh, no, we couldn't get it. Don't want to run from the gun.
a field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
We're kind of being dumb here.
They'll try it now with
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're
And
good.
he's going to have a Packers first down. They
we
only
just need
needed
one more first
Puts a
down.
gain of 6, and it'll move the chains. Running forward is Corum. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A run out of
No.
the gun with Corum.
God dang it. I thought I was going to bounce to the left there.
First down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up.
Come on.
third down.
Come on. Jones, get under center. Oh, we came up
Up on the ground,
3 yards short.
and he'll be brought
Damn, that was a really nice play there.
That'll put a wrap
Well, we almost got 15 first downs, but we didn't really need them. We had a ton. Oh my god, why the fuck was that so loud in my headphones?
It's a win here
Holy
for
sh!
the
That
visiting
startled me.
Packers
My
as they
god.
start things out with a victory.
Okay.
Here are the
Well,
first
hey,
of this
that
preseason.
I kind of like the length of the video. We'll probably do that and install a game plan. Maybe go through the pre-game prep, or maybe we'll do that at the end of the other video. I'm not really sure.
This has been a
Maybe we'll try to
presentation of the
set ourselves
NFL
up to jump into the
on
next
EA Sports.
to the next week. But we're working on the preseason right now. Give up a couple of late touchdowns to Ayuk, which was a little bit of a bummer. But we won the matchups that mattered, and we were able to get quite a few defensive touchdowns, which was nice. We still scored 21 points on offense, though we would have, and obviously we would have played it a little bit differently had we been in a tighter game. We would have run that clock out a little more efficiently, but tried to get the game goal of 15 first downs. It's all good though. It is all good. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the first of what hopefully will be quite a few of these.
The players on your
Oh,
team
here we go.
earned XP.
Isaiah Spiller and Cedric Tillman. So what I think I want to do,
Upgrade your team at the end of each game.
okay, so let's
This is the
go.
player card. Here
an
you can see
archetype.
your strengths and weaknesses by looking at your archetype rating.
I think I'd like to focus on my backup, my second running back.
Here are a player's motivations.
No income tax.
How well your team aligns with each player's motivations will determine how interested that player is in re-signing with your team or joining your team as a free agent.
Okay. I mean, I guess we could work with. He's a 73 with the elusive. He would kind of maybe want to build him as a power back, but we'll go with that. That's fine. Okay. Then we have, who else do we have that we can upgrade? Cedric Tillman, physical, deep threat, playmaker. Ooh, he's like really even in all of these, so we could kind of take him and mold him how we would want him. You know, I know it's a scheme fit to be a playmaker, but I kind of would love a physical upgrade. I don't know what kind of a receiver DK Metcalf is, but I think of like him as a physical receiver. Just an absolute, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, freak of fucking nature on the field, even though he's kind of a bonehead sometimes. I kind of want that archetype. I'd love that. I love like a Devontae Adams, just a big, tall, strong dude just going out there and just crushing people. I just missed Devontae Adams. Okay. Play mini games to improve your roster prior to the season. So what if we advance the week? Let's make we can create a save point here. New. Week 1 PS for preseason. File save successfully. Fantastic. And then we can just kind of go in to the jump ahead. Advanced week next week versus Broncos. Perfect. Weekly strategy. Okay, so you can't do the training camp anymore. Huh. Okay. We can look at the player upgrades. Shoot. Kicker, punter, right outside linebacker. Well, you know what? I think that's as good a place as any to stop. I don't know. We could. Oh man, it's a Super Bowl rematch. Oh, the Ravens. We have to face the Ravens before we get to the Eagles. I think we'll go ahead and stop there. The only reason is because I'd like to. I kind of want to maybe take a look at some of the training camp stuff. Maybe try to upgrade the players a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, well, we can test that out. It probably also would be good for me to get some reps in, especially throwing the ball, get into a bit of a rhythm. Maybe we could work with our backup running back to improve him. Again, don't doubt Isaiah Pacheco's, what would you call it? Don't doubt his abilities whatsoever. But I did like what we saw out of our backup running back today, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. Hopefully he can make the roster. Defense played really well. The secondary was great. A lot of interceptions. We did kind of fall apart a little bit there at the end, giving up a couple of touchdowns to Ayuk. A couple of the interceptions were also a little Madden-y, but hey, that's the game that we're playing. So there you go. There's episode 1 of Random Rosters, or is it maybe episode 101? What did I mark this as? Who knows? If you would like to watch more, you can subscribe right over here. Ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. These will post Sundays at 12:30 p.m. Pacific time. So there you go. You can also check out, we'll put the Madden stuff here. There's a couple Madden 25 videos that are up at the moment. And you can watch baseball, which posts at 6 p.m. Pacific time every day right here on the channel. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll catch you in the next one. Next week, we'll be taking on the Denver Broncos. Then we'll jump again. We'll play the... what I'm looking right at it, Baltimore Ravens, and then we'll be in week 1 playing the Philadelphia Eagles. So there you go. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Goodbye. Good sports. Go Pack, go.